Assalamu alaikum. Today we discuss about the reformations in the period of Tanzimat. First one is the new Vilayat law of in 1864. That means the Ottoman needs to tie the provinces to the center. So they place governors Wali who appointed from Istanbul. And the second one is the establishment of local council, and third one establishment of Ministry of Education, and fourth one in 1847 they remove the religious control in schools. Tanzimat creating number of excellent schools, and they make a reform in administration in military, and they make a reform in legal system of Ottoman. These new policies are badly affected the Sharia law, and these systems are undermining religious law, and it also underway Islamic Sharia. Before that, the Islam have a superior power, but after the Tanzimat, everyone under the law equal position. That means they cut the base of Islam by this. And another one is the territorialization of nationalism. That means before the Tanzimat, the people recognized by their community. If the people recognized by those are Muslims, those are Christians. But in the time of Tanzimat reform, the nation divided into the territory base, and they have specific laws. Therefore, because of the territorialization, they have required new laws, and they have required training of new lawyers, and it seems to be a secularization of law, and eradicate the authority of ulama. Aftermath of these reformations, first one is the Ottoman believe that the equality of minority is loyal to empire. They believe that the equality gives them, they respond with loyal to the empire, but the after effect or the result is totally different. The Christians make uprise. They want equality outside the empire, not inside the Ottoman Empire. They want outside empire. So they argued and they uprise for a freedom, for a new country for Christians. And in 1816, Damascus massacre of Christians, thousands of Christ died. And after European pressure, Ottomans can suppress the Christians and increase the external pressures, and some edicts came. In 1839, Hatti Sharif Gulhane reform, and 1856, Hatti Humayun. And in 1876, the constitution avoided European intervention. In that time, a new movement came against the policies of Tanzimat, that is Young Ottoman movement. The Namik Kemal is one of the major leader in the Young Ottoman movement. This group is dissatisfied with the Tanzimat reforms. Their aim is to restrain the strength of Sultan and and establishment of ulama. They reformed Shura method by adding parliament system. So we almost covered the topic of Tanzimat. We discussed the aftermath and reformations under the Tanzimat. We discussed the leaders. So we can discuss a next topic in next day.